Hey, welcome back to the channel, GlampLanders. Today, I'm excited to give you the 5 reasons why I picked up this 2023 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X and why it might be just the right truck for you. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna take this camera off the tripod and I'm gonna do a walk around. We'll try to do this in one take and we'll see how it goes. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Got it off the tripod, so we're gonna try to do this one take. So I'm gonna get this turned around. On this beautiful late summer, wind is blowing. Hopefully that doesn't come through the mic too bad. Right on the brink of fall, just a beautiful time to live in Southwest Virginia. First reason I got this truck is I just like the way it looks. I love the grille. I love that big Nissan logo up there with the lava red. Also, what looks good but is also functional is the lava red tow hooks up front in case you ever get stuck. The Pro-4X, all LED lighting, headlights, the fog lights. And as you come around, one thing that we did want was leather, which was incredibly hard to find, whether you were looking for a new Pro-4X or a used one like we picked up. And from what I could tell is the ones that come with leather come with these all black wheels. And to me, it's one of the best looking stock wheels on any car that you can pick up today. So you get a, with the options and package we had with this one, comes with those hand-cooked tires, which I believe are on all Pro-4Xs, but it does come with the solid black wheels. Kind of an interesting thing with the Pro-4X is these, they're definitely not rock rails, but probably a little stronger than your normal step rails. It has steps, but you can take off a few screws and you can actually take these off to increase your ground clearance. Now, we will be lifting this truck some, so they may be more useful then. My wife, who is a little more vertically challenged than I am, likes to have them on there. In all honesty, for me at 5'7"-ish, they're kind of in an awkward place. It's not really high enough to use as a step, but you kind of put your step foot there anyway. So I guess we'll leave them unless we're going to go off-road, and then we'll probably take them off. It does come with a Bilstein suspension, which so far has ridden nice. We've had it for about 3 months. It's already been on a 3,000-mile road trip to Houston and has performed well. So definitely excited there. Got the Pro-4X badging and stickers around. And this one is, to my knowledge, I believe, fully loaded out. So you also get your step there, which I thought would not be useful, but being on the vertically challenged side, it's actually come in pretty handy. So that is the #1 reason why I love this truck. The #2 reason is the engine and powertrain. It comes with just a naturally aspirated V6 hooked up to a 9-speed auto. I think it has around 310 horsepower. I don't remember the torque right off the top of my head, but it's everything that we have needed. And I believe I'm correct in saying this, that you cannot get a newer model truck currently on the market midsize without a turbo. I believe they've all went to 4-cylinder turbos or 6-cylinder turbos, which, you know, under warranty is no big deal, but if you plan on keeping these for a while, it's hard to beat the reliability of Nissan engines and drivetrains, along with older Toyotas, obviously, that the new ones, story's still out. I mean, they may be as reliable, but right now we don't know. So I was excited to pick up just the naturally aspirated V6. And while the body of this truck is the newest generation, this drivetrain's been around for a long time. We, before this, had a 2024 Subaru Outback that had a CVT. And while that car was great, the CVT was by far its biggest weakness. So I'm glad to be back into a just regular 9-speed automatic. So that was reason #2. Reason #3 is we're going to go onto the inside. So reason #3 is simplicity, which may sound kind of dumb and backwards, but it has real buttons. It has a nice screen that I'll show up on some B-roll, and the interior is just nice and clean. The seats are incredibly comfortable. It's the only car that I've ever been in where the charger works as it should. Has a nice red accents. And for the two people up front, that's just me and my wife, it is incredibly comfortable. If you, and we use this truck as our daily, so you'll see our dog cover back here. But the back seats, in all honesty, I mean, they have room to take 2 more adults, but you would not want to take them very far. They sit up kind of straight. But it does come with USB-C and USB-A in the back. So it is a serviceable back seat, but by no means is it something that you would want to take a very long road trip on. The fourth reason is it's a Pro-4X. So for us, we want to go off-roading, and the one thing that we use is modding a Subaru. It can be very expensive. I feel like they almost have like, kind of like if you guys that drive Toyotas know, there's kind of like a Toyota tax. They kind of have like a Subaru tax. So one thing that Nissan has is there's a few companies out there. There's Z1 Off-Road, there's All Dogs Off-Road, and there's some others where you can actually get some really, really nice parts and accessories for your Frontier that will not break the bank. So I already have a retractable bed cover on order. I'm getting ready to, today I'll place an order for the Overland bed rack, and then we'll be taking off the sport rack that came with it. So if you're in Southwest Virginia and you would like that Frontier sport rack, please message me. I will make you a heck of a deal on that thing. From the factory on the, cause it had the factory sell sheet from 18 months ago, that is like an $1,100 accessory, which that's crazy, but I will sell it to you for pennies on the dollar. So if you're in the Roanoke area, Southwest Virginia, let me know and we can make a deal. And then the number 5 reason, which kind of talked about with the mods, but the Frontier is an absolute value. If you've been shopping cars, even though the market's crashing, what you can pick up a Frontier for versus a Toyota is they're not even in the same stratosphere. So just to give you guys, you know, kind of some peek behind the scenes. So this was a 2023. It was off an 18-month lease and had about 16,000 miles on it. And I was able to pick it up, and this is 3 months ago. You might could get a better deal now. It was about 37-ish before we started dealing, and you know, the trade-in for the Subaru. 18 months ago, because the sticker was still in the car, this thing stickered at $49,800, I believe. So 16,000 miles a year and a half, I'll take my almost $15,000 off what I got for it. So just an incredible bargain for everything that you get. So is there anything I don't like about it? And yeah, there are a few things. Number 1 for me is the seats are incredibly comfortable, but the steering wheel is not telescopic. It does tilt up and down. Being kind of shorter stature, shorter arms, I'd like if that steering wheel could come out a little bit, would be incredibly nice. Outside of that, that is really the biggest thing that I've seen. It doesn't come with, and you cannot get power passenger seats. And I did ask the lady, and something I learned is apparently if you can move the height of your passenger seat up and down, it changes the electronics behind your passenger seat airbag, which makes sense, but I'd never heard that before. So in order to keep costs down, that's why they don't have a power seat. So something to think about. Anyway, that's the 5 reasons why I purchased my Nissan Frontier Pro-4X, and I believe it's 5 reasons why you might want to as well. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. I try to answer as many as I can. And if you could give me a like and subscribe if you hadn't, I would appreciate it. And as always, adventure without definition.